At the Indiana Statehouse, Gary Truitt from Hoosier today talking with the new Lieutenant Governor, Eric Holcomb. You're celebrating Indiana agriculture, and as Secretary of Agriculture, this is a big part of your responsibility. How has it been to step into a role and really begin to learn this industry?
Well, it's been exciting and encouraging at the same time, and I couldn't be more honored to be the Secretary of Agriculture for the state of Indiana as part of my portfolio of Lieutenant Governor. This is so important. The agriculture industry is so important to not just our past and our present, but to our future and where we're going as the state of Indiana. We're really standing on some shoulders of giants of this industry here today to help celebrate the bills that were passed that are going to enable farmers to keep more of their hard-earned money, and probably as important, we provided certainty. And that's key for any business, but especially so for the ag industry. And so I couldn't be more pleased to be a part of it all.
You've been traveling the state and have had the opportunity to talk with a number of Indiana farmers and agribusinesses. What are you learning? What are the takeaway? What are the stories you're hearing from Indiana farmers?
Well, it is the future, and farmers are some of the most creative and innovative folks in the world. And how appropriate, because they're feeding the world, right? And so for me to see the ingenuity and the creativity to create new markets and to grow and prosper in this global climate and do it right here in Indiana. We lead in so many of the key areas in agriculture, we being Indiana. And it's because of the individual farmer by county, by county, by county. And so this is the real backbone of the state of Indiana. I will always bet on the Hoosier farmer to find a way forward, because they obviously over the last 200 years, we're celebrating our 200th anniversary, our bicentennial year this year. And I don't like to say we're 200 years old, I like to say we're 200 years strong, and a lot of that credit goes to the Hoosier farmer. So we monitor it certainly every day, every minute of the day, and we're standing on days like this. It's a reminder that every day we're also standing shoulder to shoulder with the Hoosier farmer.
What do you see as some of your top priorities that you'd like to really see agriculture and particularly state government do in terms of fostering agriculture in the next few years?
Well, we need to get the state, from a state perspective, we need to get the basics right, and we are. We need to continue to do that. We need to make sure that we're providing the appropriate high-quality infrastructure. We're one day's drive to getting our products to 80% of the country. We have to make sure that all roads lead to Indiana, and we're doing a good job doing that. We just came out of another bill that came out of this session is investing in a non-budget year another $1.2 billion into our state and local road infrastructure program. We'll continue to do that. We also have to make sure that we continue to be the best state in the nation when it comes to our regulatory and our tax policies. And we're constantly having to work against kind of the heavy hand of Washington, D.C. and some of the regulations that trickle down from Capitol Hill in Washington. So we'll keep an eye on what's occurring in our nation's capital and how it impacts us adversely, and we'll have to push back on those fronts. But we got to continue to keep the momentum going, and it's led by the ag industry here in the state of Indiana. That's living within our means as a state. We've got a AAA credit rating. That didn't happen by magic or luck or accident. That happened because our legislature and our governor have saw fit for years now, for about the last decade, to live within our means. So we got to get that right, continue to get that right, and then provide the infrastructure, provide and try to encourage more people to get into ag, because it's such an innovative field. It's such a high-tech field anymore these days that there's a demand to have more brain power on the farm, involved in the cutting edge technology that is now required to go into all these specialty areas. And it's encouraging, by the way, to see others around the nation and the world want to invest here in Indiana, like Crone in Shelby County, like Dow DuPont, who saw fit to build a global business center here in central Indiana, like a Walmart who is getting into dairy processing of their own at the facility up in Allen County. So getting this international recognition is good, but we're also very focused on the small farmer as well. We want folks from all sizes to be able to thrive here in the state of Indiana, and we're seeing that happen day in and day out.
Lieutenant Governor and Secretary of Agriculture for the state of Indiana, Eric Holcomb.